What up? What up? It's Garage Jim, homie, and I'm here with Pre-Workout World, the ultimate authority of pre-workout supplements. And today, we are reviewing Redcon1 Total War Black Ops Extreme Pre-Workout. Is it worth it? Hey man, let's get into this, man. Hit the dang subscribe button, man. Hit the dang like button. I hope you're all feeling amazing because you deserve to feel amazing. Hey man, I am no stranger to Redcon1, man. You know, I have a, I'm going to tell you, man. I'm going to tell you the facts right now. Redcon1 went mainstream, man. They got that Walmart money, man. They're in all the major retailers now. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I used to be a big fan of this company, man, personally. I'm speaking on behalf of GGH right now, not Pre-Workout World. Well, I am. Man, I'm here on behalf of Pre-Workout World, homie. All right, man. This was Total War, the original, freaking awesome. They're big noise. They're double tap, fat burner. All their products, man, I really, really loved. And in my opinion, they really watered them down and changed the formulas and went mass produced, man. Now, a lot of companies go mass produced and they maintain really good products. Some rise, bucked up. I was really not happy with the direction, personally, Redcon1 went in. Then, the fine folks at Redcon1 must have gotten together and had a fine idea to come out with Total War Black Ops, man. And then when I saw the label, I said, hold up, man, pump your brakes, Garage Jim, homie. I said, Pre-Workout World, man, we need to run this hitter right here, man. We need to run this. This thing is promising, man. This thing looks great. And I've used this before, man, and I used it again, and I've used it again. And I'm here to give my accurate review, man. Hit the dang like button, man. All right, so here we go, man. This is their high stim pre-workout. And a lot of mainstream companies say high stim pre-workout, and they don't really mean it, man. They're talking feelings, not talking facts. This is actually a high stim pre-workout, man. This is quite a ride right here, man. This is not for the faint of heart, as they would say, man. This is the real deal. And so let's talk about the label, man. God bless the homies at Redcon1. They're giving us a fully disclosed label, and they're not doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss mumbo jumbo, man. They are telling you 1 scoop, 19.4 grams. So that's pretty dang loaded, man. And a level scoop was 21 grams. I personally would not do a level scoop. I tell all my viewers always, weigh out your pre-workouts. Spend 10, 12 bucks on a dang kitchen scale. Weigh it out. I'm telling you to weigh this out, not because of the stimulants. It's the thermogenics that scare the bejesus out of me, man. This stuff is no joke. I'm going to tell you, this is a real Stim Junkie pre-workout, homie. If you are not an experienced stimulant user, I would not recommend this, man. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be too much for a lot of you, man. GGH ain't soft, man. Pre-Workout World ain't soft, man. But I'm giving you a warning right now. A lot of you are going to take this and say it was too dang much. I'm telling you, this is probably the strongest pre-workout you can get in a GNC or a vitamin shop. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so here we go. You get 20 servings in a container. I'm not even mad about that, man, even because it's so dang loaded. Listen to this. L-citrulline fermented 6 grams. That's for the pump, the vascularity, the gorilla look in the garage gym. Beta-alanine 3.2 grams. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering, Singerman. I told Singerman, man, I said, you gotta feel the betas to be an alpha, man. So he threw in the clinical dose. Citrulline nitrate, NO3T, 2 grams. Now, if you don't know about nitrates, they are, to me, the most, really, like the most effective pump ingredients, man, the nitrates. I love nitrates because they give that crazy tight vascular look. It's not like glycerol, like a swole look. It's a tightness. Then you got betaine nitrate as NO3T, 1 gram, and creatine nitrate as NO3T, 1 gram, taurine as 1 gram. So you got the citrulline and 3 kinds of nitrates, dude. This is a freaking respectable, sick pump formula, dude. Like, you don't need to stack anything on this. Caffeine, so they're giving you, listen to this, 400 milligrams of caffeine. Caffeine anhydrous, green coffee bean, and guarana, which is like a natural caffeine. So it's a blend. We're all a blend, man. 400 milligrams. Now, they're not saying if 400 milligrams is before the yield or after the yield. I'm going to tell you, judging by my experience taking this multiple times, I would say it's after the yield. This is every bit of 400 milligrams of caffeine as far as how it feels. Alpha GPC, 300 milligrams, that gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. Homie, you can't handle the total war black ops. Homie! All right, man, then you got Dynamine is 150 milligrams. That's debatable. Some people consider that like kind of a stimulant. It gives energy. So all this stuff pairs together, you know. Obviously. Teacrine, that's a nootropic, gets you focused in, dialed in. That's also debatable. Some people say that's kind of a stimulant too, like nootropic stimulant. Theobromine, 100 milligrams, that is a stimulant. That's a cousin to caffeine. It pairs well with the caffeine, mood elevation, focus, more stimulation. Then you got Schizandra fruit extract, 100 milligrams. Grains of Paradise, 25 milligrams. That's a thermogenic. That gives you kind of that internal heat, like a peppery kind of burn. Then you got the GBB. So this right here, GBB, is either your best, I don't know if it's your best friend. It might be your worst enemy, but it is, it's a great ingredient. It helps with carnitine in the body, and it's a fat-burning ingredient. And what it does is it makes you sweat like a freaking madman. And 25 milligrams is right on the line for me of where it's either going to be too much or just okay. You never know the sourcing of the ingredients, and that's why I say, you got to really be careful with weighing it, because even if you go to the 26 of GBB, it might be too much. GBB is such one of those ingredients. It's so sensitive where you're at with it. So even a couple milligrams over might push you over. And huperzine, 20 milligrams, which yields 1%, so that's 200 micrograms, another focus ingredient. And then the star of the show, 2 milligrams of alpha-yohimbine as Rowolfia vomitoria root bark. That's alpha-yo. That's the purest part of the yohimbine, and that is a very strong stimulant, and 2 milligrams is going to be a lot for some of you. You know, a lot of you like 1 milligram, 1.5, 2 milligram. It's a freaking strong pre-workout, dude. I mean, you got 400 milligrams of caffeine, 100 milligrams of theobromine. The GBB mixed with the alpha-yo makes a very stim junkie, high stim experience, man. So they're giving you the whole package. Sick pumps, a lot of energy, and this is every bit of what you could consider a fat-burning pre-workout, man. So I took the drink, man. This was a tiger's blood flavor, which is, I don't know what the heck tiger's blood is. I know, what is it, a coconut something? Cherry coconut. It says it right here, man. Look at that. Cherry coconut. Cherry coconut was very good. You know, Redcon1 mass-produced hitters. Very good flavor. I'm going to tell you right now that you will taste a little zing with it. It's not bad, but you will taste that little kick to it from the grains of paradise while you're drinking. You're like, it's got that little kick to it. It's good. It's a good flavor, man. Really good, especially for everything in here. Hard to mask some of the stimulants and stuff. You come down to the dance floor, man. I'm going to tell you the experience. I love this thing. This is my jam right here, man. Redcon1 doing it right, man, with this. This is, and then Bucked Up had to come out with Mother Bucker to compete, man. And then Rise had to come out with Stim Daddy to compete, man. They all have 2 milligrams of alpha yell. So they're all in the kitchen, man, just trying to, come out with the Stim Junkie version. But Redcon1 was the first, I think, to come out with the Stim Junkie for these mainstream hitters. Look, man, the experience matches the label. You take the drink, you come down to the dance floor, the boy freaking slaps. I'm going to tell you everything. The betas were not as strong as I expected. So if you hate beta-alanine, you're not going to feel, I didn't feel a ton of beta-alanine, and I just think that's because there's a lot going on in here, so it kind of takes the back seat. The energy, the thermogenic, the focus, and the pumps are the star of the show. So there's a lot of stars of the show here. You take it, about 10 minutes after taking it, you start feeling the energy, awake, alert, and it comes in strong. And then it kind of builds for the next half hour. You are stimmed up on this. This gives you hours of freaking energy. Now, this will make you sweat like crazy. And I'm going to talk about the negative side effects too. So the betas were kind of weak on it. The pumps were awesome on it. Freaking sick. Vascularity out. None of that swole pump that wet pump. This is that tight, dry, vascular, sick look in the mirror where you're like, is that you, GGH? Is that you, pre-workout world? Man, we're looking freaking crispy today, homie. We're looking good. Has you feeling yourself. Looking awesome. So the pumps are hitter on it. Don't stack anything because you don't want to ruin the synergy of something good, man. It's so easy for me to want to hate on Redcon1 because they've just destroyed a ton of their products. But this one right here is the truth, man. This is everything's dosed awesome, and it actually comes together, man. Now, I'm going to tell you, so you take it, you start feeling the energy right away, and it hits hard, and it's strong. And I am a very experienced Stim Junkie. I have taken the strongest pre-workouts in the whole industry, all the bathtub products, the underground products, and it makes me stimmed up. I'm going to tell you right now, you are on one with this. You will have no mercy on the iron. The endurance is insane on this. You are set after set after set like a freaking maniac. You feel strong on it, and it definitely, you can tell I'm fired up about this, man. Elevates your heart rate, man. Very, very high. Not death feeling, not survival mode. If you're an experienced Stim Junkie, I don't know how you'd react if you're not. As I said, I wouldn't even take this unless you're used to high Stim pre-workouts. It's just going to be too much. The GBB, the thermogenics, mixed with the Alpha Yo, creates like a whole nother level of that Stim Junkie experience. There's a mental high with it because of the Alpha Yo. And I want to say you burn a ton of calories on this. Like I watch on the Apple Watch, so I know what I'm used to burning. And this, I mean, at least probably doubles it. If you're non-stim versus on this, at least probably doubles it because you're just, the endurance and the focus is so crazy. You just feel so good training on it. Now the negatives, we're going to talk about the negatives because we leave no stone unturned here at Pre-Workout World. Don't piss us off, son. Hit the dang like button, man, if you like the best reviews in the dang industry, man. Me and Pre-Workout World here to give blood, sweat, and tears to these reviews, man. Tiger blood, sweat, and tears, man. I'm on one. All right. You will have a runny nose. You will sweat after the workout, probably. If you train like me for an hour, if you take it and start training right away like I do, you will have some excess sweating after the workout. You'll still be sweating a little if you're sensitive to GBB. I'm kind of sensitive to GBB. I think I'm very sensitive. So it does leave you sweating after the workout, probably for another hour. So you might have to shower again, man. If you're like working out, then you do cardio or whatever, you'll be fine. It'll probably stop sweating by then, but it's definitely an experience. You will have some nose runs, and you will have some maybe hot and cold feeling from the Alpha Yo side effects. Everything in here feels very well sourced. So I just want to say, this is a strong product, man. I know this is a long review, but I didn't want to leave anything. Dude, you will train hard on this thing. I mean, you will break down some dang muscle. This is a real deal high stim product without the crazy illicit stimulants, and it works. So they did a really nice job with this. I like they're giving you the whole package, and I'm just warning you, I'm not saying it's too much, like it wasn't too much for me, it was just right. But if you're not an experienced high stim user and you're not used to the Alpha Yo experience and the high caffeine and the GBB and all that, I mean, you start feeling the sweating like a half hour in, 25, 30 minutes in, you notice you're sweating, which I really like too, because if you're holding excess water retention, sodium bloat from a cheat meal, it's going to help you. You're going to catch yourself peeing a lot, sweating a lot. Kind of clears you out, especially your nose too. Like you will have those kind of side effects from the Alpha Yo and from the GBB. So that's everything, man. It's a heck of a ride, man. It's the real deal, and brace yourself, man. So I hope you enjoyed the review, man. That's what I got for you, you know. Together, let's get this dang pre-workout. Hope you're all feeling amazing. On to the next one. We're out.